Hey guys, Justin here from Simplified Investing. I'm putting together this video to talk about market chop. What is it? Why it is so difficult to trade, and things that you can do when the market is choppy to help you try to find some plays. Before I get started, if you could like and subscribe to our channel, it would be greatly appreciated. And before I get into things, if you guys have any questions or comments about this video, please leave them down below. We always appreciate your comments and concerns with the video and take them very seriously. So starting off, you guys may wonder what is market chop. It's a term that I use frequently for our team. If you are a member of our team, you understand that I use this all the time. Basically, market chop is going to be these side-to-side moves right here with not a clear trend or direction, which really leads to underlyings not moving very much and hurting premiums on both sides of options. What happens here, if you zoom out on /ES right here, which is going to be SPY futures, you can just see this consolidation pattern here. And what happens when you get this tight consolidation channel here where there's not much movement at all, what happens here is that premiums on both sides of options will be decaying. So not only will you have call options that will be losing value, but you also have put options that will be losing value simultaneously. This is why understanding what market chop is and learning how to play it is going to be so key. Market chop is going to be the hardest thing to play and the hardest as a trader to find these setups to play, simply because you don't get these big moves. You see these side-to-side moves here on /ES, the market. You don't actually see a big move. So when you get into these positions, you could find these relative levels that you are watching. However, you won't see any trend or direction because the market is just being stagnant and moving side to side. So I wanted to break down one of our plays today that we had. We experienced this chop as posted in our team. Basically what we were seeing here is we get this reversal candlestick set up here at this 228.70 level here. We reversed to the downside, tried playing puts to the downside here on this candle after this reversal candle rejection here. And you see what happens is we just really consolidate and chop here as the market does right here. You can see all this side-to-side movement. So we weren't seeing any real clear trend on this. And what happens when, especially towards the end of the week, when you get this side-to-side movement, this can really hurt premiums quickly, which is why it's very important to understand the market direction and playing these with very high caution, because as mentioned, it's very difficult to find these plays that will move a lot as this market is just going side to side, which is going to be a good thing if the channel is large. So if you get a big channel here from 30.19 all the way up here to 30.43, that is going to be a big channel to play where you can find good setups and good quality plays if it is a big channel. However, today you're seeing this tight, narrow channel here where we're not getting very much trend or direction and really just trading back and forth with no clear trend. So basically the main thing that I mentioned, it's going to eat premiums on both sides. So if you got in right here on calls, those would be down right now here too on Facebook as well as puts, simply due to the nature of the market chopping back and forth and eating premiums on both sides. The second thing is you really don't see a big enough move for your option price to move. As mentioned with ES right here, you don't see a big move here, and with Facebook too, you aren't seeing these big moves to see your position pan out and pay off. Another one that you could look at, for example, is going to be XOM. You get this narrow channel here. We actually played this bottom bounce here, took profits here, and ended up closing right here on this retest of the support. What you're seeing here is just this chop right here with no clear trend or direction, and you're not seeing a big enough move for your option prices to move. One thing that you can do on a day like today where option prices don't move, you can adjust your goal or target. For example, what I do typically on choppy days is decrease the target that I'm looking at. As you guys know, if you're part of the team, I typically look for 10 to 15% on the first position and then take runners. However, on a tight, narrow channel day like today, it's important to take profits as you see them. The third thing with market chop is that they'll still respect these levels, but they won't move as much. So you can see this respecting this level here at 45.64. We get this initial push up here, but nothing to really see a big move in the option prices, which is why I mentioned that it's so difficult to trade options on a narrow range day like today. You can see a move and respect the levels that you're watching. However, you can't see your option price won't move as much as normal, because it will be playing in a tight range with the market. The fourth thing is, as I mentioned previously, it's very tough to find direction in the market. And what I mean by this is you can get this side-to-side move here, but it's really hard to tell, and you don't get any idea of if we're uptrending, downtrending, or where the market's heading. Really, you're just getting this side-to-side movement here with no trend, direction, or strength currently, which is also another reason why I posted that these plays are going to be higher risk today, as the market hasn't confirmed anything and is really just chopping back and forth here. The fifth thing, and I think the most important thing, the market, when it's choppy like this, really leads to indecisiveness. And what this means is you can see these plays, and one stock will be holding a support, one stock will be holding a resistance, the market will be at this key level, and it's really difficult to find these plays with technicals when the market is so indecisive like this. And really what you see between these two levels right here is the moves are going to be quick and rapid. So if you missed out on this 5-minute candle here and tried playing the puts to the downside here, look at that reversal to the upside. And really now what we're seeing is within the last 45 minutes, we have seen a move of only 5 points on SPY right now. So I can go to SPY right over here. You're not seeing very much movement at all here. You see you get caught up in this trend right here, which will hurt premiums as mentioned. Again, this really leads to indecisiveness when trying to find a play, as you simply can't find a clear market direction for your plays, which is why I always post that choppy markets are going to be the most difficult thing you have to do as a trader, and something that you have to learn how to play. You can see that SPY is trending back towards this 30.44 bottom right here. However, we're getting this side-to-side move. As always, if you guys found this video helpful, if you could give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, it would be greatly appreciated. And also leave any questions or comments below and keep us updated on your trading. Hope you guys all have an amazing day, and if you could check out our team at simplifiedinvesting.site, it would be greatly appreciated. Thank you.